Went on an ill-fated coffee date and was reminded why I'm single. So I'm 26F. I recently met a man, 44M, who was very persistent. I was initially not interested, but relented to coffee. I'm not focused on dating right now, but I was like, fine, I'll give him a shot. I'm very glad that I'm staying single now because this was deadass one of the worst dates I've ever been on, and I might just want to be single forever. I've had a lot of terrible experiences, and this didn't improve things. Here's a list of what went wrong. 1. Told me he worked for the parks department at first, prior to the date. At the actual date, he confessed that he did not work there anymore, and that he had just gotten a restaurant job today. This immediately turned me off. I'm no gold digger because I have my own. But how are you 44, going after a 26-year-old and unemployed? I love an older man, but you have to have something to your name at that age if you're gonna pursue me. 2. So at this point, I'm immediately turned off. Nonetheless, I'm still trying to make conversation. I asked him what his goals were. He said that he had been a pro boxer in the past. Googled him. He was semi-pro, and prolific enough to where he probably has some kind of CTE, and that he wanted to go back to boxing. I'm like, yeah, but you're 44. I've kind of reached a point where, with men, I'm not smiling and nodding anymore. He was like, that is true. That is true. But I believe in myself. Listen, as a creative, I'm all for believing in yourself or whatever the case may be. But how am I more practical than you and I'm 18 years younger? I work with kids all day, and most of them are significantly more practical than he is. 3. I asked him what he did in his free time. He said he liked watching YouTube. He said he didn't have a lot of friends because people are jealous of him. I said, if you're 44 and you don't have any friends, it's your fault. He said that I was coming from a different perspective because men and women are different. Which leads me to 4. He said men and women can't be friends. I mentioned a guy friend, and this dickhead was saying, men and women can't be friends, and this, that, and the other. He said that all my male friends are trying to smash. I mentioned my friend's BD, who is also my coworker/friend. He said that he was also trying to smash. I'm pretty doubtful of that because my friend would kill us both, but whatever. He then asked if he could see me again, and I said no. He asked why, and I replied that we were not compatible. He said, I hope you find a man who's down with all those guy friends you have. Which is goofy because you were wanting to be that guy right before I told you I didn't want you. But again, that's whatever.